morning. Happy
Good
Wednesday
morning.
to you.
How are ya? We're good. We're good.
We may have sold the penthouse already.
Yeah. It's pretty
Guys,
wild.
it is so difficult right now. There is such demand, especially for condos. So it's crazy. I mean, in a good way, So if you want a condo, my God, call us so we can start looking now, because as soon as they hit the market, if they're priced right, if it's the right product, it's gone in an instant.
Hi, Al.
Hello, hello. So what is going on in our world, Christie?
You say that every time. I just
I
wait
don't
for
know.
you to say
But
it.
what's going on?
You tell me.
I don't know. You tell me where I have to go. You tell me what I have to do. I just wake up. What is your bidding, my love? And that's how my world exists. What is your bidding, my love?
Hi, Helen. We have to go to the office and drop some stuff off.
Oh yeah, we have an appointment today too.
We're doing
a couple
a showing
from Calgary.
Yeah.
It's interesting because they want to be able to walk to the water, but they don't want the hill. So I think that's interesting because we have the two properties that match their budget, and they don't want to see one because they said they walked up there and they said we're not crazy about the hill, but they do need main floor living. So ultimately, I think Casa Kim is probably the best for them. And it's funny because Christie's like, yeah, but the walkable to the beach. I'm like, Christie, currently they live in Calgary. That is not walkable to the beach. But here,
I personally think that's a dumb comparison.
It isn't. Here, it's a 20-minute walk. And I do this all the time. So I'll talk to the clients. And they're like, yeah, we want to be walkable to the beach. And I'm like, well, where do you live? Saskatchewan. Currently, how long does it take you to get to the beach? Oh my God, like days? Like, so how would 20 minutes be if you had to walk? They're like, it's fine. It's not days. So that's why you've got to quit putting your spin on stuff, because we've been here 19 years. You used to live right across the street from the water. You've got a very different perspective than a farmer from Saskatchewan. I'm just saying. Your ideals are a little high. And I'm not saying that people
high enough.
I'm not saying that the people from Saskatchewan don't have high ideals. They may have high ideals.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you this morning?
Hello, hello.
Pastora Michelle.
Now, is she walking around? I think she started. Have you started your physio yet? Yeah, Christie fell again yesterday. What's up with that?
Darn carpets.
2 days. Well, you skipped a day, you said? At least you're skipping a day?
Sunday and then yesterday. I got a bruise.
So yeah, you did. You skipped. Was that from yesterday or the Sunday?
That's from yesterday.
You're just getting the stair. And you got cuts and scrapes. Like, should we be worried?
No, I was just not paying attention, and
You didn't even have any alcohol in you.
I know. I was not paying attention and I just fell. It just is what it is. I mean, it happens. People fall, people trip.
Not every second day.
If I fall tomorrow, then you can worry. Okay. And I'll be like so careful tomorrow so I don't fall. Good morning. That's not falling though.
It is falling if I push you.
It's being pushed though. I fell 2 days ago, slipped on ice. Oh, Helen, I slipped on sand. Oops.
You did slip on sand.
Sunday, it was sand that I slipped on, yes.
And I could not figure that out because I start walking and I'm at a slant and it's very sandy. And I'm like, this is not going to end well. So I step up. Christie walks all that way.
But I was on the phone. I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings.
You should really be paying attention to your surroundings.
That is something that you need to remember. Good morning, Pat.
Hello.
Always pay attention to your surroundings. Don't let yourself get distracted. That's how you fall down and get owies.
In Mexico, especially.
And I was actually quite worried because my knee has been sore, but actually it's never felt better. So maybe it needed to...
You're like the bowling ball episode of the Flintstones. He gets hit in the head, gets amnesia, he has to get hit in the head again. So if you see me trying to chase her with a bowling ball, let me be. I'm just trying to fix her amnesia.
So anyways, yeah, so my knee has been like better.
Wow.
Who knows? Who knew?
54-year-old bitter knee. That's incredible. Ow! Sorry. Kiss me.
Stop it.
Kiss me. So I spend the day wanting to choke her or kiss her. I never know.
He hasn't choked me yet.
No.
He has kissed me a lot. So I'm pretty sure I know what's winning.
Yeah,
My charm.
But when you grab that like that, but then look at this thing. It's so long. So yeah, I'll do this. I'll play with this all day. I'll just sit
Drives
there.
me nuts.
Yeah. When I was a child, my stepfather had a beard, and he'd always be rubbing it. I'd be like, "That's so weird." Now that I have one, I know. You feel incredible comfort. It's just like, I'm so intelligent. You're not, but maybe it's
They are. You're not.
the comfort. Yeah, I am. I'm not intelligent. But oh well. I had a very nice conversation yesterday with a friend of mine, and he says, "John, a year ago, you were still blah, blah, blah." He says, "But you're now back." So I'm very happy about that.
You are. I think you are too. I mean, you probably don't see it as much as someone, especially someone that doesn't see you like often, although he sees you quite often.
Yeah, but he said even a year ago. So he says, just to give you a measure. And it's true. I've heard it from a few friends that say I am coming back. So that's cool. Your brain can heal.
Yeah.
That's good.
And you've been trying to do things to make your brain heal.
Absolutely.
So Lori says her rule is don't be gawking when you're walking. I like it. Yeah, I was talking to my daughter on the phone. We were trying to figure out where we were because we were meeting up at the market and
walking on land that was like this.
Walking on a sidewalk that was slanted.
And sandy. Like it was so sandy. Yeah. Like who does that? It was like they sprinkle sand so the snow doesn't come.
Maybe they were melting the ice. Right, Helen?
Maybe.
Anyways, yeah. So besides getting a couple more bruises, I'm okay.
But the reason we were late today is Christie was chatting with the clients that own one of the properties, and man, it's all good. Yeah. What's going on in our house? I think the housekeeper's here right
now. Things are quiet. We still have Shay's monster dog here,
and the dog eats. They give the dog toys. The dog destroys the toys.
Yeah,
destroys.
Does.
Like it's got so much broken plastic around our property, and it's just the dog. The dog's just like, hey, I must destroy this. And even its toy that's got rings that you play tug of war with, chewed through that. The ropes that it has, chewed through those.
Those are ours, though. Those were Bailey's that we've had for like 20. Well,
Shay, your dog is destroying what Bailey could not destroy.
He hasn't destroyed anything important.
No.
Like he loves cardboard. So he comes in and I couldn't figure out what all that noise was this morning. And I was getting ready, I think, to talk to Shirley. And he comes in with some cardboard that was around some tiles that are sitting at the side of my house.
Oh.
And
none of the tiles are broken?
I didn't hear any, and I would have heard it. But I think it's from when Zach took tiles to the house to do the shower. Anyways, so I thought that was kind of funny.
The worker is here also working on our properties.
Yeah.
That is so smart. I don't know why other people aren't doing it. We do know some developers that are signing contracts with teams of construction workers from other cities for a limited time. And the reason they're doing that is because everybody is being offered jobs everywhere right now. Every restaurant you go to is looking for waiters and different workers. Like we have such a shortage of employees because of the construction industry that is so incredibly active right now. If you drive down our dirt road, you've got piles of debris, and I say debris, but it's building materials and bricks and sand and everywhere you go here. It's bonkers.
Yeah, there's construction going on everywhere. Good morning, Tony. So we have somebody, he's actually from Topeka. He's coming down on weekdays. He's going home on the weekends. He might bring his wife. Right now they had family in, but next week he might bring his wife. They're actually staying at the little house, and he's going to get that all fixed up. He's painting and doing some, fixing walls, painting, doing all that, prepping to paint is what I'm trying to say.
2 or 3 months at a minimum of work for this guy.
Yeah,
minimum.
and so he is, so, you know, I mean, yes, they do have a home in Topeka, but he's living here for free and making money and is able to help out with the family bills because he wants to get set up here, I believe, in the area. So we're going to help out as much as we can and have him, we're going to get him to get that ready. That's our priority. We're going to get that done, get that ready to sell. And then we're going to move him over to the casitas. And I think two things I'd like to do on that, and John and I haven't really discussed it too far. One is his office, which we want to get that set up. The other one, though, is the laundromat.
Yeah.
I want to get that. Geez, that's messy. I want to get that done right away, and decide from there. And then I think we're looking for another lot in the area. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, the other lot, we need to decide what it's going to be because my ultimate goal was to have a swimming pool on our lot next, but that's not going to happen. Just because I don't know how it's going to work with this little house, the fiveplex.
Yeah.
If we can do the second level, well, and then the third level ultimately, then I have no problem buying the pool after that. But we really do need that farm also. Plus, we've got so much to spend on our business. Like we have a lot because the MexicoMLS.com, FSBFisbomexico.com. Also, I'm still thinking about the candy business.
Well, that's a very low priority at this point in time because there's a lot of other stuff that has to get done. And a pool heater. Dang it, you better get that
at the pool heater ordered this week. Like, why is you already know? I've given permission. I said just get it. So
so you like the one from these guys here?
Well, I said to get that quote from that other company.
We did.
Is for the same material. Like we want the see, but that's just it. Is that give them the estimate? It's not the word.
They gave us half of what the other guys did. Like literally half the equipment and no pump. And even though we asked them for everything. So I don't know if it's worth fight. They were the ones that we went to talk to before, and they were so ridiculous when we were talking about a pool originally. They were the ones that were extremely ridiculous. But their quote came in, they're like, well, you don't need a pump. Well, yeah, we do. The heater is going to be on the third floor. We need a pump. So they weren't listening. So why? I'm not going to fight with these people.
Well, we'll chat about that later. It's going to be about $2,500 to $3,000 to get a solar heater on the roof, which when you think about it big picture, it's not a lot when you get the time you're using it. They usually come with a 15 to 20 year life cycle. So you just divide all that up and then you do it per month. And then you're like, is the warm water worth that to you?
Yes.
Christie doesn't even need to think about that.
I don't care how much it costs. Yes, it is worth it. Actually, I put my feet in here this morning and it was quite lovely.
It's been warm the last 4 days.
I know. So you know what I'm doing this afternoon.
Yeah, it is. It's strange how we've had this window of days.
Yeah, it's gotten
5 days. It went back to warm again. Very strange.
Yeah. So
don't give me the global warming crap. I mean, people who know they want to flag me off, and then they'll mention global warming. It's not true.
So be quiet, Tony.
Did Tony say something?
No. Anyhow, yeah. So that's what's going on. We're keeping ourselves busy, and my mom is still here.
She'll be here for a while.
She'll be here till probably the end of March. Yeah.
I'm back. My sniffles. That was weird.
No, you're sniffly and sweaty. It's hot because he insists on turning the fan off.
I do because it distracts them. It distracts me.
These are adults. They can deal with a little bit of flickering light. All we have to do is tell them that it's the fan.
Flickering. Hi, Tiff. Hello. So what can we tell them about real estate in particular?
Well, John just did the market report.
There is a lot of houses available over 500,000, lots of houses. So if you've got a $500,000 budget for a house, you're in like Flynn right
Not
now.
necessarily here in Bucerias, but
you're in
like
the
Bay
Flynn.
Area in general. Yeah.
If you want a condo under $350,000, you better talk to us. because we need to do this in advance because we need to know your areas. And we say, okay, there's one now, you have to pull the pin now. There is no day 2, day 3, day 4 in that price point.
Yeah. Things are still selling so fast.
It's funny because three years ago is when I had to stop selling the way I was. Because before it was like, no pressure. Don't worry. If it's going to be there, it'll be there, blah, blah, blah. Now, I am so sorry. If you want to buy this, you better buy it now. Because if you don't, somebody else is now plus 2 minutes.
Yeah, plus 2 minutes. Yeah, so.
Just wait 2 minutes.
No, things are moving. Like I said, John did the market report, so that's up there. Tomorrow night we're going on Rhythms of the Night as a late anniversary that we bought like months ago.
If you haven't seen the market report yet, you can see it on YouTube. I will post it on Facebook. I just remembered that the groups I've not done it on.
Oh.
It's on Facebook, though, or YouTube, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And also mex.me/reports. That's always live. First thing Monday, not Monday, the first thing of the first. Of the month.
The first couple days of the first
of the month.
of the new month, yeah.
Yeah, if you just go to mex.me/reports, you don't need to wait for the video because they're up.
Show up as soon as he's finished it. I mean, obviously it's not always done on the first because sometimes we have.
Yeah, I was the 5th before I did this. Sometimes it happens that way.
But you can keep checking that.
Yep, mex.me/reports. Yeah. Obviously, mexicolife.com is our website, which you see in the corner there.
John's sniffling.
I'm sniffling. I got to be right back.
You guys, we're going to say goodbye because he's sniffling like a crazy man, and we have a day to do. So thanks for joining us this morning. Have a great day, and we will most likely chat with you tomorrow morning.
Absolutely.
Bye.